standpoint or a usage standpoint from the franchise that selected the player. What this video is not is saying a player or players are draft busts midway through their rookie year that have zero chance of succeeding consistently in the NFL. And in today's video, we're going to break down a couple of selections that franchises may be second guessing midway through the 2025 season. And there is a lot to break down in today's video, and without further ado, let's begin. And we are starting today's video by discussing the Raiders selecting Ashton Jeanty over Armand Membou with the 6th overall pick. Now, one thing I want to emphasize with the Jeanty selection is I think he is a really good player and will be a multiple-time 1,000-yard back.
He's a commissioned officer, and he's out on the ship with us, going, watching how we're planning and seeing how we're preparing our gear and making sure that we know what we're doing, like I said. And as a commissioned officer, you're supposed to be eating in what's called the wardroom with the rest of the officers. So, the military has officers and they have enlisted guys, and the officers are sort of the managers and the enlisted guys are the workers. Right. And as an officer on a ship, on a Navy ship, you have something called a wardroom, which is nice. They have, it's just a little, it's not even a little level up. It's pretty darn nice in the wardroom. I've eaten in both the wardroom and on the mess decks. In the wardroom, you have real silverware, and there's actually people serving you. So the wardroom is kind of nice. Well, Roger, as a warrant officer, is permitted or authorized or supposed to eat with the rest of the officers. He's supposed to go get that good treatment. And Roger didn't want to eat with the officers. He wanted to eat with the chief.
Well, first and foremost, thank you guys. Y'all have one hell of a show, by the way. One hell of a show. But to answer your question, I get chills just thinking about it because as a young man in Pensacola, Florida, growing up, the only way you see yourself out is two ways. You either got to go to college or you go in the military. There was no other way for me. I wasn't thinking that I was going to go get a job. I did not want to stay home. And so as my skill set continued to evolve, hearing everybody saying that I'm not this, I'm not that, but yet as we play in the SEC, as you guys know, with the best conference in the country, and everybody see that now. As you come through that conference, you realize that you have a skill set that is pretty unique, and that you're built tough. And so on that day, that particular day, so many different emotions just came to the surface.
You need a trophy, or you need some swag, you need some gear. Every league's got a trophy. Maybe you want a championship ring, you want a belt for the champ, some other accessories for your league. We always start off the fantasy season reminding you about fantasychamps.com. We have a special code. It is BALLERS. If you go to fantasychamps.com, you can get 10% off anything over there. So get your league trophy now. Have it ready for your draft. If you're the champ, buy yourself a ring or 10 and put them on your fingers and bring them to the draft.
You can put the belt on, or you can put it over your shoulder. I like over the shoulder. And if you want one of the physical draft boards that you put the names up on for a live draft, they got them there as well.
Have those, yeah. So fantasychamps.com, use that code BALLERS. We've got the Ultimate Draft Kit available to you at ultimatedraftkit.com. So the Value Scout tool launching momentarily, which will give you the ability to compare what we consider a player's true value to be.
I mean, they trust you. Why do people listen to you? Great interview questions, but they trust you. That's how you build an audience.
Yeah, I'd feel bad if I duped them. And what is it that you think you know that the average person doesn't know about the human condition?
I know how people think. So I think what I learned at a certain point were skills that are for success in life. Let me explain to you. The fear of rejection is something that I think is the number one factor between failure and success, is the fear. Most people don't try to achieve their goals because they're fearful of what will happen if they fail, or they set themselves up for failure instead of for success. What do I mean by that?